guys, what's going on? So I'm going to start a Dead Space 1 remake run. I just finished Callisto on hardcore mode, like less than an hour ago. Did it on stream, so if you want to see that, just check out either my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm gonna do Dead Space. I think I'm gonna do it on Impossible. I'm gonna do it on Impossible with the one caveat that if I do die, I'm not gonna start over. I'll just finish it on hard. So the way that Impossible works, it's hard mode, but there's no checkpoints. You only get one save slot, but you can save it, at the save points as many times as you want in that one slot. But if you die, you have to start the whole game over. Or you have to continue the game just on hard difficulty, and you won't get credit for beating it on Impossible. As you can see, I already have beaten it on Impossible. I beat it in, I guess, 9 hours and 20 minutes. So hopefully I can beat it in less time, I guess. That was my first run. Yeah, so if I die, well, I don't know, I guess if I die and I have viewers at the time, I will ask if the viewers would prefer me to continue on hard or start over. I kind of don't expect anyone to want me to start over, but if they do want to see me, if they want to see me just like suffer, then that can be arranged. So I'm going to start it. Warning. Difficult mode aimed at elite Dead Space veterans. I would say that overall, Callisto on hardcore was harder than Dead Space on Impossible. I beat this in 9 hours, 20 minutes. I think Callisto is a little over 10 for my hardcore run, but Callisto is a much shorter game than this, so it's not permadeath though, so that you can really take your time, if you know what I mean. But alright, let's do it! I gave my thoughts on Callisto in the end credits there. I think that game's great. I think this game's great as well. I think I slightly prefer the original overall. But as a modern remake, it's really fantastic, I think. And it really pushes Dead Space out to a modern audience, people that are not like myself who have been playing Dead Space this whole time. I haven't actually been playing Dead Space this whole time.
Isaac, it's me.
Definitely have probably played it more than the average person.
Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. Oh, I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her. Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls? It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Welcome to Aegis 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now where is she?
There.
So right out the bat,
Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
people had a problem.
What a beauty. Biggest
the
firecracker in the
fact
class now. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see your running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
The hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnston, take us in.
Gravity settings engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control.
Fuck! We're off course!
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it. Drop the flash shield. Everyone brace yourself. Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston, you alright?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. We got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
So right off the bat, people were upset that they A, made Kendra's boobs smaller, and B, that they turned her into a gay lesbian. That's like, some people considered both those things to be serious flaws with the game. Those are not, it's fine. She's fine. Kendra's actually probably the next best character in this game besides so one thing that I don't love about this game is that the text logs are long. I have a highlight on my channel of me reading one all the way through, and it took like over 5 minutes. I was laughing the whole time, but it took like over 5 minutes. It was about as long as this one. So I'm not gonna read this whole thing. I have read it. I read it my first time through, but essentially Zach Hammond asked his guys to do a background check on the crew. They're on the crew for this mission. Isaac is like a new guy. He hasn't worked with them before, and so it goes over Isaac's background. He was born to Paul and Octavia. There's just some history on his parents. His dad was an engineer. Isaac was like the greatest engineer who ever lived. His parents are unitologists, which none of this was really in the game. I mean, there were some, like Isaac had like a kind of like a diary in the original games, but I never read it. Even in the first one, when Isaac didn't talk, he would have like kind of
Isaac,
his thoughts on
guess we better
issues.
go.
God, shut up! You fucking. All right. Yeah, then some shit starts going down with Isaac's parents regarding unitology.
At least we didn't
I
take out the
believe,
sign.
he ends up meeting Nicole in a treatment facility that he sent his parents. Nicole helps his parents exit unitology. His parents ended up dying under mysterious circumstances. And but the one interesting detail on this is that if you look all the way up to the top of all this shit, this all of this was written about Isaac, then you get to the very bottom, and it's just like Kendra. I couldn't find anything on Kendra.
Isaac, come sync your rig.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura.
Sorry, boss. I couldn't find anything on that
Rig
Kendra lady
synced.
now.
Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
This is the new Isaac
I
suit.
can't reach security.
Same for the chief
Level
engineer.
1 suit
What is wrong
from
with their comms?
the OG and from this game. It's always like looked a little different from, probably the most different from the what you would consider to be like the kind of iconic Dead Space suit look. I can make some stuff up here. But you know, this, like, it barely has any. It only has padding. It doesn't have like armor or plates or anything really.
Someone left
It's
in a
got
hurry.
gauntlets to protect his forearms, but I mean those barely.
Where's the
Like,
security?
you guys remember
Where's anybody?
World War Z when Brad Pitt tapes magazines to his arm so that the zombies can't bite him in the arm? I feel like Brad Pitt had more coverage than Isaac currently has.
That security console's still working. Isaac,
His
get a damage
space
report. I'm
gauntlet
done playing
suit.
around.
I'm done playing around.
Something on the floor here. Seth?
Isaac, I need that damage report.
Yes, it is, Isaac. Alright, so I haven't played this in about maybe 2 weeks, close to 2 weeks. So I don't have the game totally memorized in my head.
It's not
And the
just
fact
comms
that
with the guidance system.
there are essentially
Got the
3
Ishimura's
versions
red.
of a lot of the big fights in
Engines,
this
hull,
game.
Trams.
Being this game, the original game, and the Dead Space 2 level where you go back to the Ishimura. So,
Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be.
that's like all the different permutations of the Ishimura are like kind of fucking with my head.
Another malfunction?
The quarantine
So I
systems are all fine.
very may well die in this playthrough, but I hope
Wait,
it's not
do you hear
too
that?
early on.
Yeah.
Or at all.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, man.
My first hardcore run, I did die
There's something in here.
on chapter 7. Essentially, like, right exactly at the halfway point. I died. I didn't die, but I fucked up and failed. And failure is instant death as well. I just realized I might not have been looking at that. It's okay. We're just gonna run. There it is. One of the most iconic jump scares of all time, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. I don't think you can stomp. Yeah, that guy talking in the background, he's like, I gotta find the rest of me. It's really fucked up, man. Alright. Oh shit. Okay, hang on, I gotta change my controls. Last time I played this, I was using toggle aim, which is, allows you... Okay, I guess I can just demonstrate that before I continue. I will not be using this in the run because that's actually cheating. So, I use hold to sprint. I put sprint on LB, like the original Dead Space controls, as well as the Callisto Protocol controls. If you do that, but you also have toggle aim, so you only press LT once to aim, and then once again to unaim. If you're aiming with that, and then you sprint, you hold the sprint, you can move roughly 1.5 times as fast as normal. So this is normal sprint speed plus walking speed. Normally, you only move this fast when aiming, but you move even faster. It's this is essentially stacking both speeds on top of each other. So, apparently, I haven't used this I haven't done a full playthrough with this, but apparently it really breaks certain encounters, so I'm not going to be using it, and I don't really like toggle aim anyways. But yeah, that's all you have to do. Okay, there we go. Yeah. And okay, let's continue. So, I'm pretty sure this room was designed intentionally because if you back up at an angle like this, you will get stuck. And that guy is coming at you. You won't realize that they're slinging behind you. You'll get stuck, and they'll get a hit on you. And right off the bat, you'll be on like not full health. I've played this now, I think 4 times, and the first 2 times I played it, that got me. So, just a little pro tip. That's a good one, I like that. Alright, that's just telling you to cut off the limbs. Okay, so in case you did get hit by that guy earlier, there's your health back to undo what was wrong.
Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
They're everywhere. Jim, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system, and the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
I'd better save the game. So you'll be tempted to go that way, but the layout of a lot of these levels, which was the case with the original, so you can't really fault the remake. They're just essentially good faith. Rather than having a linear path, you'll go into one central area that'll have 3 branching paths, all of which will just have you turn around and go back to the central area. So that door that I didn't go through looked like an optional side path, but it's not. I'll be coming back there and going through that door. You can not sequence break, but you end up like doing things slightly out of order if you try to play that way. So it's actually better to just follow the magic route, which people probably don't like to do a lot.
Reading a door malfunction between you and the maintenance bay.
Can you fix it?
No, but I found a stasis module. If I'm faster than...
Always check the bathrooms in this game. What was that? Oh.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
The way he says those arms.
Repair systems online. Loading system reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
So that one you need to hit with stasis. This one. So what you don't want to do is stand in the middle there. You want to just pick a side. Pick a side. Okay, so I think we just hit the button in the middle now.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Damn it, I think a lot of those shots just went
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
That's one down. You said a data board was right too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in a maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
That guy's an asshole. That's fine, let's save it. soon. Yeah, alright. I was thinking of doing a plasma cutter only run. But I just think that would be kind of boring to watch. And like some of the most interesting things to talk about in this game are the weapons. So I don't think I will be doing plasma cutter only. See, now we go back there. I could have saved, but I think I'll save when I come back to this room. Forgot about him. When I did my first Impossible run, I had most of the scares and jump scares and fights and everything pretty much memorized, but I don't really remember most of it now, so a lot of these are probably gonna get me. That one I knew that nothing was gonna attack me in this room, so that's why I didn't get scared. I forgot that the fan actually explodes. Or it might be random. There is like this thing that they call the intensity director, but it's essentially just active thing. And onward. Oh, look at this. But it's just like, it's essentially like but it's more than just RE adaptive difficulty. It's like a adaptive backtracking. It's like a highly upgraded version, a super beefed up version of RE4 adaptive. Because there is a lot of intentional backtracking in this game. No! There goes the node. Oh shit, I didn't mean to use that stasis pack, god damn it. Where's that guy going? So I completely lost my train of thought, I apologize. Oh, yeah, so there's a lot of backtracking in this game, and, to prevent you from, just having to walk through a bunch of empty hallways for half of the game once you kill everything the first time. The intensity director essentially, lets you go a little while without getting scared, and it scares you, then it might scare you a couple times, it'll throw some enemies in. But it'll mix things up, and there is an element of randomness to it. What the fuck? Did I just not move? What the fuck? So I played through the original Dead Space 1 on its impossible mode. This guy is for sure. Look how well lit he is. You can always tell. A monster is really well. When they really want you to look at a monster, it's probably going to come to life. This is just a list of repairs. Not anything. Noting. So we need the elevator to get back down, so there's gotta be lights. And it does become considerably dark. That is fine. Nice, okay. Oh, that. Alright, well. There goes the no damage run. Oh! I don't really remember this room. I feel like this room was fairly unremarkable in the original. It was definitely much more brightly lit. And I don't think there were this many explosive barrels. The explosive barrels kind of trivialized this room. I don't know if it was intentional, but the explosive barrels will dismember all 4 limbs of a monster. So I got the achievement for dismembering like 200 limbs, like in this room the very first time I played it. I played the game. I feel like that's not what they intended. Okay, this was a valid market. Subject, Poker Night. I'm keeping this off Rig Link in case Benson's listening in. You in for poker tonight, or are you gonna like Cap Caitlin keep walking around with your credits? JFW. I'm in, but can you not invite Pavey this time? I know he's still blaming himself for Sorosi's accident and everything. But no one wants to hear about anyone's fucking nightmares, especially that one where he saw Sorosi up and walking around with his half head missing. Don't give me shit about it, I'm serious. It's messing with me. Last night I had one of those dreams where you wake up, you know, but my dad was sitting next to my bed talking to me. I felt so real like I've seen him out of this corner of my eye all day, and trust me, that's one son of a bitch who needs to stay dead. You only gotta hang the mean bastards. But the mean bastards, you gotta hang.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
Hold on. I got the data board. I'm coming back to tram control now.
Daniel, get ready to go.
So there are not any node doors in this game. And some people say that it's only worth upgrading your health if you're low on health, but not on impossible mode. In fact, I think it's also worth upgrading your hair so I don't accidentally suffocate and die. Because I almost did that on my on what would become my successful impossible. I would really like to just leave this room now. It's very dark. There's another one, I think. Did I take a hit? Yeah, I did. Fuck. It's fine. Now, yep.
Data board reinstalled. System restart complete. Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown is lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
I think I'll finish up this chapter and I'll probably end the stream for now. And I may be back later tonight.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
This is a pretty good part coming up.
What have you got on you? Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen.
Yeah.
The Ishimura's overrun with... they're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh god. Singularity core.
Singularity core. Evacuate to minimum safety.
Go!
Oh, 70? Damn.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. Killian too. The singularity core overloaded.
No!
Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Yeah.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that? Chen?
Okay, Hammond, run!
Shit.
Let me just see the words. Chapter 1 complete. And I'll probably call this stream there. I'll get to a save point after that. And I'll end it. You know, so far it's actually not that different from the original. I'd say just the overall vibe. The ship, it's more scary in the sense there's more monsters, and it does a good job of playing the sounds that it would play when a monster's around. When the monster's not around, but just like, I don't know, there's something, the ship is just so polished, and you know, it's just like there's a certain part of the ship that's kind of inviting to it. The original was not inviting whatsoever. Right. Is there anything in here? Is this first store of the game? Yes, it is. Oh, look at that. I have 10,000 credits. Let's get that level 2 suit. I actually don't like the classic Isaac suit. I think it's really uncanny. It just doesn't fit the game. Alright, that's all. Nice, I forgot that two suits available right from there. So this is much better. Helmet's still a little off, but this is good. I don't think I have any notes though. Oh, I have one. Let's see. Ooh, this will refill my stasis. Then so I'll probably go for this one and I'll try to save this capacity. So if you're when you get capacity, it automatically fills the mag up to the max, the new max capacity. So if your plasma cutter is empty when you do the capacity node, then it effectively gives you a free mag. That's something worth trying to do when possible. Save it. Actually, no, there's a little more. This is good. This is a good hallway. So instead of node doors, this game has security clearance. Which is... I don't know, I never had a problem with node doors. Yes, it was kind of annoying, but it was just the right level. Alright, so I'll just play until I get to the next save point.
Station lockdown.
This thing really sucks. Absolutely terrible. Alt-fire is okay. That's all I'll be using it for in the beginning. In fact, there's the save point. In fact, it might even be better to not use that, so that way I'll just get more plasma cutter ammo. Not sure, we'll see. But that will be the end of the stream for today. Thanks for watching. And yeah, that is all.